Hello. I would like to mention an item under IA, which was to be listed after 4 weeks matter. It is criminal matter in criminal appeal.
Give it to
So
the pair for listing, give it to the court master, he'll have to make some adjustment and he'll list it.
for life imprisonment. So there is IA filed on not on bail for other. There is
No, I understand, but all the matters have been deferred after vacation. So now we are unable to manage the growth. So therefore, please give it to the court master. We'll make some adjustments and we'll list it. So actually, the Diwali is coming again. 2 days holiday. So we have not been able to manage. But Mr. Sharma, you don't look like 43. Oh, very good. No, with his lifestyle, I am impressed. In fact, in our court proceedings, I stopped the court proceedings and heard Mr. Sharma about his personal way of life, and I was impressed. And believe it to me, I have told it to my children also, but they don't want to go and meet him because I am here. So, but I've told them that this is the amount of effort which he has given to the bar and taken the trouble of all these adversities which he went through. Really, I am impressed. There is something to be learned. Something which the young lawyers should learn from him. The endurance. But we are sitting here. I don't think we both can endorse that. Yes. Yes. Okay, paper book is ready. Achha, you have not received. Okay, okay. Okay. Mr. U. Ahmed, learned counsel for the applicant, submits that he is yet to receive the paper book, and accordingly he pays for a short adjournment so as to enable him to collect the paper books and to address the court. List after a week, as per law. No, it's better to get it collected from the section. They will have to make endorsements. What do you call? There may be a communication gap between him and the section. That's right. That's right. Ms. B, senior counsel and VP for the studies present. Okay. Yes. Listing, give it to the court master. He'll have to make some adjustments. He can't give a fixed date right now. Five after 2 weeks. Okay. On the just right, Miss. We have APP is present. Senior counsel and APP is present. On the prayer made by Miss M. Saikia, learned counsel for the applicant. The matter stands adjourned today. This after 2 weeks, as prayed for. Are you there? Your name is not reflected here in the cause list. You are mentioning the correct item. You are mentioning item 5. Oh, acha, okay, okay, okay. 5. You just heard her. You can go outside, have an armed listing and come back. Whoever wins, her mention will be allowed. Yes.
Daily list item 2.
First time? You have complied with it. But you have not taken steps. Written forms were not submitted. Do it. Mr. L. Mohanlan, counsel for the appellant, submits that he has complied with the direction of this court dated 11/10/2023 and has made a deposit of rupees 2 lakh before the learned family court. Please give me the copy. Learned Principal Judge, Family Court 1, Kamrup, Guwahati. And in this regard, a copy of order dated 30/10/2023 has been produced. The copy of the said order is kept in record. Next para, it has been noted that the learned Principal Judge, Family Court 1, Kamrup, Guwahati, by the said order, has permitted a sum of rupees 2 lakh to be retained in safe vault under the custody of Nazir. Full stop. We deem it appropriate to direct the learned Principal Judge, Family Court 1, Kamrup Metro, Guwahati, Kamrup, Guwahati, to transfer the amount to the bank account of the court, or in the alternative to make a short-term deposit in a interest bearing account, which can be handed over to the not hand over, just account, and retain the this second is alternative, alternatively, in a short-term deposit account, and retain the fixed deposit receipt in safe custody. Next para. The learned counsel for the appellant shall go to the Office note dated 6/11/2023 and take appropriate steps for issuance of notice on the respondent, which shall be done within a period of 2 days from today. Next para, the registry shall transmit a copy of this order to the Court of Learned Principal Judge, Family Court 1, Kamrup Metro, Guwahati, for doing the needful. List on, give a date after 4 weeks, 5 weeks, awaiting service report on respondent.
This shouldn't be paid because of the different direction. It is under 40 is not paid within 3 months. Direct 40 has directed, if not paid within 3 months, then to go for execution. So, if you not having
No, once you have deposited, we have ordered, it is in the trial court. No execution will proceed. You have made a deposit. After deposit, can an execution proceed? No, this appellate order would bind the trial court. This court says there's a precondition deposit. So you have deposited that amount. Eleven 10/23. Where is that order? Of this court. No, we have deliberated. We don't find it to be a fit case to stay because you see, there is a monthly maintenance also to be granted. If I stay the order, then how would the? No. You're not getting us. You see, the order is a composite order. Number one, to pay permanent alimony of 7,20,000. Second part of the order is that you pay a monthly maintenance till that time. Now, if you stay the order, how will the respondent get the monthly maintenance? You are paying very good, but after we stay, will you pay? You understood? That's why we deliberated. We don't find it to be a fit case to stay. You'll have to tell the court that this order has been, appeal has been admitted with a condition. Anything adverse happens, come again.
Item 3.
Notice has been served. Notice has been served.
Notice has been served. Oh, you are appealing for 2 and 3. Okay. What is this IA for? IA for suspension. Yes, what do you have to say?
Page not only page not 45. This is the case, the story. For 9/8/20, the informant laws applied before the police inquest. Police were alleging that on 7/8/20 at about 6 p.m., the accused Janti Das was made having one child.
Just a moment. Just. Foxo. dated 15/9.
The data is marked as being-
Just a moment. Where is the supplementary file? Supplementary file. Supplementary file. राजू चौहान एक्सेप्ट करो भाई
रामेश्वर राजू चौहान ने एड्रेस दिए से रामेश्वर और राजू एक फोन नंबर
एक फोन नंबर चौहान আছে
राजू
चौहान
रामेश्वर
रामेश्वर चौहान আছে
तो कहने का सर राजू चौहान विटनेस नहीं सोच राजू चौहान सुन विटनेस विटनेस नाम दिया ना कोई तो रोना
just check this and what is your opinion?
Rameshwar Chauhan is D. Response number 2.
Yes, received by Raju Chauhan.
Raju Chauhan. Who is Raju Chauhan? It's not mentioned here.
But Chauhan, they may be a family member, I don't know. No, in a criminal, there has to be under the CRPC as well as our High Court rules. It should be adult member of the male member of the family. So whether this
He is the relative to Rameshwar. I'll just see whether he was in witness Raju Chauhan. Oh. That's right. He is not there in the witness list also. Raju Chauhan, I hope he's not minor or. This is not POXO, not required.
so we'll accept it then. Okay. As seen from the office note dated 30/9/2015, 15/9/2023, that notice issued on the respondent number 2 was duly served, and it reveals from the returned acknowledgement card that the postal article was received by one Raju Chauhan on behalf of the respondent number 2. Full stop. Accordingly, the as per the said acknowledgement card, comma, the delivery seal of the Nagaon post office is dated 30/5/2023. And that the steps So no, sorry, the notice was issued on 18/5/2023. Full stop. Accordingly, we accept the service of notice on respondent number 2. None appears on call for this said respondent. Next para. Seen the office note dated 39/2023 that the translation wing is engaged for a specific work. Full stop. Accordingly, we grant further time for preparation of the paper book. List on 20/12/2023 awaiting preparation of paper book.
Supplementary file होगा.
No, supplementary. Mr. Uddin, when is your death reference fixed?
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow. Okay.
it's in the list.
No, we have to be prepared and come. That's why.
So this is great. Obliged.
May please, Your Worships. We have filed, unlisted items together. There's some urgency there.
What is the urgency?
Selected and appointed, selected and got admitted for BA post 2023-2024 in the month of September. While during the course, Your Worships, the attended the classes on 4th-11, without any reason, a implementation has been issued, cancelling her admission. Thereafter,
Okay. But serve it to the,
we already served,
no, you serve it to the government advocates who will be concerned.
and there is a G. The respondent is Guwahati industry, against the Guwahati industry. Already copy has been served.
Okay, then, okay, we'll permit.
Yes, I think to mention item number 24. Supplementary. I have submitted withdrawal form, but wrongly listed in the admission column. I will be allowed to withdraw.
You want to withdraw it?
Yes.
Okay,
With the debate.
okay. Why liberty? Why liberty?
Respondent authority may place the name of the prisoner before the case.
Okay. Upon instructions, Mr. A.M. Ahmed, counsel for the petitioner, seeks to withdraw this petition with liberty to approach again. Mr. B. Kaushik has standing counsel for Elementary Education Department, and Mr. G. Begud, and government advocate, represent. Petition is dismissed on withdrawal as prayed for with liberty. Dismissed on withdrawal with liberty as prayed for. Okay. Yes.
Come up for withdrawal tomorrow, my lord.
Okay, prayer for listing, give it to the court master. Okay. Any prayer for listing, give it to the court master.
I pray for adjournment of item number 14 and 15. Madam.
14 and 15.
And only for a day.
Okay, 14 and 15. On the prayer made by learned counsel for the petitioner, pass over for the day.
Mention a petition for listing your own.
Give it to the court master, I just said.
Pages will also come. I'd like to mention item number 12 and 13. Item number 12, the petitioner expired in the meantime.
Okay,
So this matter may be closed.
okay, item 12.
Yes.
Petition is expired. Okay. Upon instructions, Mr. B.K. Das, counsel for the petitioner, submits that as per his instructions, the petitioner is expired. Post. Mr. B. Gogoi, learned standing counsel for Health for WPT and BC, who will be there? You will be there. Huh? Your name? A? Just please write the spelling. Council for WPT and BC department. And Mr. For government, who will be there? Mr. G. Pegul and government advocate are present. Matter stands dismissed.
Close is interesting.
Sir, matter stands closed on the. As the matter has become infectious on death of the petitioner. Okay.
So far, item number 13 is concerned, madam. The petitioner in the meantime, madam, got the secure the madam admission.
He's got admission. Okay. Upon instructions, Mr. B.K. Das, counsel for the petitioner, has submitted that that as per his that he has been instructed that the petitioner has got admission.
First year
And-
MBBS.
huh?
First year MBBS.
For
First year MBBS.
in the first year MBBS course, and therefore he has instruction not to press this matter. Same Mr. B. Gogoi for health department, Mr. is announcement, and then counsel for WPT and BC department, and Mr. Pegul and government advocate Assam are present. Matters and dismissed on withdrawal.
Plus,
Okay.
thank you.
Yes.
I'd like to make a mention of code number 23.
23. Okay.
Item 48. We did, we do next week.
Okay. 23.
Code number 23 matter. Item 48.
Item 48. Of course.
Next.
Mr. M.S. Laskar, counsel for the petitioner, submit that there is some urgency in the matter. So accordingly, this is the matter in the next week. Okay.
Mention item number 25, madam. This matter may be taken up after 2 weeks, madam. Some person is given. Item 25, supplementary list.
Contempt.
Yes, madam. We have taken the consent of the others.
Okay, with consent of the other side, Ms. N. Bora, counsel for the B. Bora, B. Bora, London counsel for the petitioner prays for adjournment. Prayer is allowed. List after 2 weeks. Okay.
May it be the consent of the other side. I beg to mention item number 11 of civil city. Can you pass over the matter for today, madam?
Passover the day is just a moment. 11. Oh, okay. On the prayer made by counsel for the petitioner. Matters is adjourned today. List after a week. Okay.
Undisputed.
Yes, Mr. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 8 and 9, Lordship. Can a matter may be withdrawn, Lordship? This is already got admission MBBS first year, Lordship. Only the admitted, Lordship. So what-
Pardon me? Admitted.
Admitted, Lordship.
Okay. Okay, 8 and 9 both. Okay, upon instructions, Ms. J. Ghosh, counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner has been admitted, that she has been instructed that the petitioner has been admitted in the first year MBBS course, and therefore instructions not to press the matter. Same, Mr. Gogoi, then Ms. Ranthamai and government advocate are present. Same order. Okay, 8 and 9.
Number 5, Lordship. Take that for a day, Lordship.
5. In 5, I have a question to ask. So, you are holding a brief? The lawyer is present? No, not present. Okay. this, what do you call, this is a conditional donation of land.
Don't know, because there is no gift deed next to the petition. He simply says that the land has been donated.
No, it's okay.
If it is a conditional, probably. The
Okay,
petitioner
so
has not
you-
disclosed that.
Asha, okay, on the, Mr. V. Kaushik, Learned Standing Counsel for the Elementary Education Department is present on the prayer made by Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Madison is adjourned today, list after a week, as prayed for. Okay,
Regarding provincialization of the service of the.
this thing, give it to the court master.
Daily list item 1, withdrawal. I have instructed.
Upon instructions, Mr. R. Borough, counsel for the petitioner, seeks to withdraw this petition. For university, who's appearing? Mr. PJ Saikia, PJ Fukan. The Learned Standing Counsel for University, Guwahati University is present. Matter is dismissed on withdrawal. Okay. Number 2, item 2, 21. Okay, item 21.
Item 21.
Want to withdraw it? Your name? MU E Bhuya. Learned Counsel for the applicant, since petitioner says to withdraw this petition. Prayer is allowed. For Seba, Mr. Kaushik, you will be appearing? Seba? Asha, you are there? Okay. Mr. T.C. Judial, and Standing Counsel for Seba is present. Matters dismissed on withdrawal. Yes, item 2.
Item 2.
You have instructions?
Another aspect, my lord, competition appointment matter, my lord, there was a direction to the government advocate to obtain the instruction. But application was submitted before the district elementary education officer, my lord. So whether they have placed before the DLC or.
Yeah, that's why. That's what you are directed to inform us.
My lord, so direction should be to the department also. In the meantime, I also obtain instruction, my lord. Let them also.
Okay. None appears on call for the petitioner. Mr. G. Pegul and the government advocate submits that in this case, it was the education department who had who was required to place the proposal before the DLC. First off, in view of, and accordingly it is submitted that in terms of order dated 18/10/2023, he has not been able to obtain the instructions. Full stop. Accordingly, Ms. S. Chutia, Learned Standing Counsel for the School Education Department, is directed to obtain instructions as to whether the case of the petitioner was considered at any point of time in terms of the order dated 16/6/2010 passed by this court, which is in terms of the order dated 18/10/2023 passed in this petition. List again on. Give a date after 2 weeks.
(29/11).
Item 3.
Item 3.
Lordship.
I'll issue a notice here.
My lord, in this case, my lord, I submit, my lord, this, exactly this issue was raised, my lord, before this, now we court, my lord. And judgment is already passed, my lord. And I have annexed this judgment. my lord.
No, at motion stage, I'm not disposing of any writ petition without giving notice to the other side.
So,
I-
my
I'm-
lord, may I pray, my lord, that, let them, my lord, verify this judgment, whether this covers, my lord. Because,
No, judgment they will not be able to verify. They will have to verify with the records whether you are entitled to the benefit out of the said judgment. So we are issuing a notice.
yes, my lord,
Yeah, I'm not keeping it in the motion column. Had Mr. A.M. Babu here, counsel for the petitioner. And Mr. B. Kaushik Lanet, standing counsel for the education department, school education department.
1, 2, and 4.
1, 2, and 4. Who's for 3?
3.
Mr. G. Begun, and government advocate appearing for respondent number 3. Next para. The petitioner claims to be senior to the senior than but here, Mr. Kaushik, this is why I found it difficult in this case. The petitioner is claiming that he is senior. No, but that person who is senior, his appointment is not being challenged. He is not a respondent here.
no, my lord, order is passed, my lord, in my favor, but they are, my lord, not giving the benefit of provincialization. The ground that, my lord, my name was, my lord, not in the dice code of at the relevant time. But
Okay, got it. Okay. In this repetition, it is projected that that by an order dated 30 January 2023, the Director of Secondary Education Assam held the petitioner to be senior. First of, however, as the name of the petitioner was not found in the U-DICE code of the school for the year 2013, 2014 and 2015, the order for provincialization of service of the petitioner was not passed. Full stop. It is submitted that as per the ratio laid down by this court in the case of which page?
my lord,
Page
my
47.
lord, page, yes, my lord, 47.
Page 47.
47.
It is
In the case of Kishore Kumar Nath and others versus State of Assam and others and other connected cases decided by this court by judgment dated 12/4/2023, the entry of the name of the petitioner in the U-DICE code was not a prerequisite. Next para, issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Requisite extra copies of the petition be served on the state and departmental council in course of the day. Next para. The pendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar for the respondent authorities to examine the claim of the petitioner in light of decision of this court in the case of Kishore Kumar Nath and others within bracket Supra, and take an appropriate decision in the matter. Next for the learned, the petitioner is permitted to produce a certified copy of this order before the Director of
Director of Secondary.
Secondary Education Assam to bring the order to the notice of the said authority.
Item 4.
I'm issuing a notice. You have got instructions, government?
Finance and Education Department.
Pardon?
secondary education and finance department will respond, my lord, because the issue was whether that amount of.
No, that the compensation are granted by they are released by the deputy commissioner. Here, what has happened, the predecessor of the petitioner was a chowkidar of a school. He was shorted by Alpha,
My lord,
correct?
my lord, my lord.
And then he applied for compassionate appointment, and they say that 3 lakh rupees has been sanctioned, and therefore what you call compassionate appointment. Now he's claiming that neither I have got a job nor the compensation. Compensation is by deputy commissioner, so you'll have to tell us.
But last conversation, my lord, director of the department and the finance department, whether the amount was released or not.
No, because finance department will not know. You see, proposals are made by the deputy commissioner. Finance department will not know. They will not keep a track of people who have died in Alpha attack. You've got any information, Mr. Gogoi?
Regarding the payment, the deputy commissioner.
Correct. Finance will not know about it.
You know, the sanction it will go to the main parent department and they will forward it to the school.
No, it will not go like that. This is petitioner's predecessor is shot by Alpha extremist, so it will not go to those departments. You have a separate fund for compensating the victims of violence, extremist violence. That will not go to the parent department.
No, not the parent department, no, the department who looks after this kind of accuracy.
Ex gratia, that is only the your what you call your home department.
Not directly.
So I'm issuing a notice. Let the deputy commissioner respond. Correct. Mr. Pegu, please forward the order of the court to them, because of the amount, I don't want to tax the petitioner to serve a certified copy. Correct.
But otherwise,
Okay.
what page 66 of the annex 80 of the petition, my lord, proposal was received in the finance department.
66.
Page 66 of the petition, my lord. There is improvement.
Oh, acha.
Very proposal, so they will have to whether that was released or not. They will respond. After 19 years. 1870.
Also, this is finance, Mr. Gogoi. It has gone to you, so you'll have to inform.
So far as this speaking order is concerned, it relates to whether compassion and appointment.
No. Compassionate appointment is there. No, but here it says, you see, next para 67, where it is mentioned that secondary education department has already been informed to provide ex gratia of 3 lakh.
Yes, as stipulated. Norms of the
So now who will take a decision?
That will be the, here we have informed the education department to take a call. Whether 3 lakhs has been given or not.
I'll issue a notice. Let these departments, otherwise this will not go anywhere. No, it's not a question of that, because you see, if we are not issuing a notice, then the instructions are not coming. You have seen now what is happening. The ex gratia should have been gone to the deputy commissioner. Now it has gone to department, and therefore no one is taking a decision, because education department will not take a decision on ex gratia. So that's why unless we issue a notice, things will not fall in line. Heard Mr. Amiyu Mahmood, counsel for the petitioner, also heard. Mr. B. Kaushik, Learned Standing Counsel for Education Department, representing respondent number 1 and 3. Mr. Z. Pegul, Government Advocate, appears for respondent. Just say like this, heard so. The next para, the case of the petitioner is that that his father was shot dead by suspected Alpha miscreants while on duty as Chowkidar of the concerned school on 25/11/2002. Full stop. The petitioner made a claim for appointment on compassionate ground, and accordingly, by order dated 14/2/2022, passed by this court in WPC 7077 of 2023, the respondent were directed to consider the case of the petitioner. Full stop. As per the order number under memo number 284632/1 dated 11/5/2023, passed by the Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Assam, Finance within bracket SIU bracket close department, the application was not considered for appointment on compassionate ground. Full stop. However, in light of the provisions of the Assam Public Service within bracket appointment of family members. Oh no, no, not that. In view of the in light of the Assam Public Service within bracket appointment of family members of persons killed by extremists, terrorists, bracket close rules, 1992. This is at page 66, huh? Name of the act. The state government had decided to consider enhancement of the ex gratia amount paid to a kin of the person killed in extremist violence to rupees 3 lakh. Stop. As per the contents of the said order, the secretary, the Secondary Education Department has been informed to provide ex gratia of rupees 3 lakh or any other fund available as stipulated, as per stipulated norms of the government to the petitioner, instead of proposing for government employment. Full stop. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that that as per his instructions, the ex gratia compensation has not been received by the petitioner. Expiration notice returnable.
Not the job, but
The job is already rejected.
no, pilot, that is under challenge because.
No, if you see that if you want that, we can dismiss that that claim, that part of the claim. But it is not made within the time.
As per policy, pilot, I am submitting.
Mhm.
In the year 1972, there was the government policy that job as well as ex-gratia amount should be paid. 1972 policy, and this policy has been amended in the year 2004. But my father was killed on 25/11/2002. At that time, the policy of 1972 was in force, and in that policy, job as well as ex-gratia. Can you see page 35?
You see, after the policy changes, you can't go back to that same policy.
That will satisfy your lordship. That
No, you can't satisfy because of NC Santosh. There is a judgment of Supreme Court in NC Santosh, which says that it's authored by a 3-judge bench, which says that the policy which is in force on the day the claim is considered, that will prevail.
Yes, that was as per 1972 policy.
But that policy is gone. It's
Policy is
been-
done not with retrospective effect. Policy has been brought in 2004. That may be prospective, not retrospective.
But
Then I will satisfy your lordship.
no, you can
My submission
argue, no problem with that. Because this is something which I am aware. In NC Santosh, 3-judge bench has said it will be the current policy which is in force at the time of consideration.
That time that may be
Huh.
kept open. May I
No, that's why I'm not putting it in order. Because I know what I'm doing. It's not a,
Policy does not say that it will be retrospectively affected.
no, don't go about the policy. Under 141, I am bound by the Supreme Court's directives. I am very clear on that. Yes,
That is why
absolutely clear.
Even after NC Santosh also Malad, there is judgment against the number.
Huh?
Even after NC Santosh judgment also Malad, for delay and escape Malad.
No. There is again a judgment in 2023 where two judge bench says that it will be the policy of the with the earlier policy that takes into consideration the judgment of NC Santosh, and then also says that the policy at the time of death, because the ratio given in that judgment, two judge bench judgment, is on the premise that the date of death is static, and the change of policy or the date of consideration of the policy is variable. So therefore, there is no definite date given on which the application is made when it is considered, and therefore it should be the date of death. But I have my own reservations because of the fact that the full bench of the constitutional bench of the Supreme Court in the case of Pranay Sethi has laid down that principles of stare decisis requires that the judgment of a larger bench should prevail. So therefore, I go back to Pranay Sethi, 5-judge bench, where the ratio of the larger bench is required to be respected, and therefore I go back to NC Santosh, and this prayer is rejected. I'm very candid. I'm telling it to you. Be prepared on whenever you want. This is something even in my sleep. If you ask me, I'll be able to.
No, I
Look at that.
Judgment that, if the policy does not say specifically that it will be.
You see, that is a division bench judgment of our court. But that is impliedly overruled. Supreme Court will not take up every judgment and say that this is overruled, that is overruled. Merely if a larger bench says this is the ratio. So this is something I am very clear. So don't worry about that. You may raise this issue whenever you want if I am on the bench.
That is also. And my case was recommended for job as well as ex-officio by the Deputy Commissioner in his meeting.
No, it's okay, but we are in that order. However, they change the set prayer for compassionate appointment. Direction, no. Issue notice returnable in. We give you 3 weeks. We give you 3 weeks time. 3 weeks. Give a date after 3 weeks. It's ex gratia. 3 weeks. Requisite extra copies of the writ petition be served on the learned state and departmental counsel in course of the day. Next para. It appears from the submissions made by the respective learned standing counsel for the state as well as the education and finance department that the payment of ex gratia to persons in respect of persons who have been killed in extremity violence is dealt with by the Deputy Commissioner. Full stop. However, from the tone and tenor of the hearing before referred order dated 11/5/2023 passed by the Finance within bracket SIU bracket close department, the Secondary Education Department has been directed to pay the ex gratia. Full stop. In light of the said order dated 11/5/2023 and in light of the policy for policy referred above, specific notice is issued to the Deputy Commissioner Chairman DLC within bracket respondent number 5 to take its stand on the payment of ex gratia to the petitioner. Full stop. Notice is also issued to the School Education Department, Government of Assam, to inform the court as to steps that has been taken by it pursuant to the herein before referred order dated 11/5/2023 passed by Finance within bracket SIU Department. Next para. The pendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar for the respondent authorities to release ex gratia relief to the petitioner.
11-12.
Obliged.
Item 6.
They're issuing a notice.
Yes.
And in fact, if we are also providing that in the event there is any person who is in the list under PWD quota, but has scored less than the petitioner, then the one post should be kept vacant. If she has scored low, then no problem, you can go ahead. But if she has scored more than any PWD candidate, then one post should be kept vacant.
Basically, by he has just expressed his grievance that he attended the physical verification and the provisional select list does not
Contain his name.
contain.
Huh.
He does not say that he has.
No, he will
secured
not
this much.
know. He is given an RTI and does not get a reply. Huh?
Two persons were detected, they have secured less than mark.
No, we don't know, but we are protecting you by that.
But-
Otherwise, also, you may not be entitled to.
But-
Then you can go ahead. You are Mr. M. Ali. Heard Mr. M. Ali, counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Kaushik Lanet, standing counsel for the School Education Department, appearing for respondent numbers
1,
1,
2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. And Ms. D. Borat, and standing counsel for the Health Department, appearing for respondent number 4. Next para. The petitioner who claims to be a person with disability has applied for assistant teacher in applied for appointment as assistant teacher in LP school. Full stop. The petitioner claims to have participated in the selection process. However, in the provisional select list, the name of the petitioner does not appear. So the petitioner claims that despite RTI application being made, reply was not furnished to him, to him or her, him. Next para. Issue notice returnable. The issue notice including notice on the prayer for interim relief returnable in, give a date after 4 weeks.
6/12.
Considering the nature of grievance raised by the petitioner, as an interim measure until the next returnable date, it is provided that if the petitioner has secured marks in on merit higher than the last PWP small w, P capital PW and small capital D person in the provisional select list, then till the next returnable date, one post of assistant teacher under PWD quota shall not be filled up without the leave of the court. First of, however, this order shall not be a bar for the respondents to go ahead with the selection process if the petitioner has not scored higher than the last PWD candidate. Next para list on so and so. Also, you just write that issue notice, return extra copies in course of the day. Give the copies in course of the day.
Alright.
612.
Hello.
7.
Item 7.
Yes.
And I am appearing on behalf of respondent number 4, State Bank of India, Dispur branch. Lordship, bank is agreed to pay the amount, whatever the claim. State Bank of India, Dispur branch will pay the amount, the whole amount.
You will return it. Okay. So we'll record your statement. We'll keep it pending so that we close it after this payment is made. Correct. We'll keep it pending. It's a small amount, 7,803. Heard Mr. R.M. Chaudhary, counsel for the petitioner, and also heard Ms. S. Shutial, standing counsel for the school education department, for appearing for respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3, as well as Ms.
H. Bora.
H.
Bora.
Bora, B-U-R-A, learned counsel for respondent numbers 4 and 5.
4.
Oh, sorry, only 4. 4. Next paragraph. The petitioner claims that she is the recipient of Chief Minister's, what is it called? Chief Minister's new scholarship examination scheme, 2012, and has become entitled to a scholarship of rupees 7,803. However, the deposit advice was issued in the name of a wrong bank account number, and therefore the amount was not credited to the account of the petitioner. First of all, after complaint, as no action was taken, the present petition has been filed. Next paragraph. At the outset, the learned counsel for the respondent number 4 has fairly submitted that as per her instructions, the State Bank of India is ready to credit the account of the petitioner with the said amount. Full stop. The next paragraph, the fair submission made by the Learned Counsel for respondent number 4 is appreciated. Next paragraph. The pendency of this writ petition shall not be a bar for the State Bank of India. Which branch?
Dispur branch.
Dispur branch to do the needful in favor of the petitioner. Next paragraph. The complaints may be reported on the next date of listing. Next paragraph, list after 4 weeks. Next paragraph, the Learned Counsel for respondent number 4 is permitted to send a downloaded copy of this order to the authorities of respondent number 4 to enable them to do the needful. List after 4 weeks. Okay.
Item 10.
Just a moment.
File minor.
Just a moment. I'll issue notice here. Heard Mr. S. Das, counsel for the petitioner. After a long time, I have seen a repetition of quo warranto. I was thinking to dismiss it, but when I read the prayer about the writ of quo warranto, I had to change my mind. Also had Mr. A.R. Thaibildar and standing counsel for the Higher Education Department, appearing for
1, 2, and
respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3. Finance would be Mr. Goi.
You will give me what?
Oh, okay. Mr. B. Gogoi, and standing counsel for Finance Department, appearing for respondent number 4. I'll record your name since you are here. What's your name?
RM Barwa.
RM Barwa, advocate, appearing on behalf of Mr. B. Gogoi, standing counsel for Finance Department, respondent number 4. And for government, who will be there? Mr. Saikia, Mr. P. Saikia, and government advocate, appearing for respondent number 5 and 6. Next paragraph. By filing this writ of quo warranto, the petitioner is assailing the appointment of respondent number 7 as the principal of Dalgoma, DALGOMA, Dalgoma Anchalik College, on the ground that he does not have PhD. And it is also claimed that the MPhil degree obtained from the concerned university is not recognized as a qualification for appointment as principal. Accordingly, the order of appointment dated 20 January 2014 is put to challenge. Next, issue notice returnable on give a date after 4 weeks. Requisite extra copies of the writ petition be served on the learned state and departmental counsel in course of the day. Next, the petitioner shall take steps within 2 days for service of notice on respondent number 7 by registered post with AD. In addition, the petitioner shall also route the process for the registry of the court and send a scanned copy of the notice as well as the scanned copy of the writ petition to the email address of the Dalgoma Anchalik College to service of notice on respondent number 7. Next paragraph. List on so and so. I'm not saying it, but in the order, I'm not saying it. But you can ask your authorities to take a call. If the principal of a college is does not have the requisite qualification, but there is also a judgment of this court.
Yes.
What you call Prahlad Konch, KONCH, in the matter. That is totally different. The scope of that judgment is that uh, that the MPhil degree is not does not do away with the requirement of net SLET. Because otherwise, for a principal, you have to have net SLET, something like that. But an MPhil will not qualify for exemption of net SLET. So this respond number 7 will go in that way.
Item 16.
Item 16,
You have the information, notice was issued. In item 16, explanation was called for. This school is located, said to be located within Orang National Park. Respondents were required to, by last order 1710, was required to tell us whether the school is located inside the second additional area of Orang National Park.
I have no decision, sir.
No, but then this is, you see, this is, it leads to an ecological issue. We'll have to call these people to be personally present. It will be violation of the, what do you call it? It will be contempt of order of the Supreme Court of India. Any activity in the, inside the, what do you call, national park area would be illegal. You tell us by 2 o'clock, because otherwise we'll give a personal appearance. In ecological matters, we'll not be so lenient. Day after tomorrow. Okay. None appears on call for the petitioner. First of all, in terms of order dated 17/10/2023, Mr. D. Pegu. G. Pegu, Donald, government advocate, is
Elementary education.
for studying also for elementary education department. Is directed to obtain instructions as to whether the location of Goribor, 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 Char, CHAR, LP school is located inside the second addition area. You see in the last order, huh? Second addition area of Orang National Park. Next para, as the issue relates to other activity continued within the national park area. The lack of information from the elementary education department shall be viewed very seriously. Next para, the learned standing counsel for the school education department shall send a downloaded copy of this order to the respondent authorities to elicit information. Next para, list on, give it Friday. 17.
item 17,
Government was directed to file the
Yes, where is Mr. Gogoi, Health Department, Medical Education Department. After some time, just we'll wait for Mr. Gogoi to come.
Item 18.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, my application was never placed before the BLC man.
when was your application made?
Uh,
2007. We are in 23. How many years? 16 years.
but I've been visiting the office regardless, my lord,
After 16 years, we are not entertaining. We'll be dismissing it.
because my lord, Annexure 4 kindly approve.
No, no, after 16 years, we are not entertaining compassionate appointment applications. We'll have to compete with others. After, you see, we are bound by the Achyut Ranjan Das. After 2 years, it can't be considered by the authorities, so we can't refer it to them. By a writ petition, I can't ask the authorities to violate law. No writ will be issued for violating law.
Mercifully, my lord, I considered once. Because Annexure 15, my lord, with reference to the.
No, Mr. Kumar, I have repeated this story many times in this court. I'll do it once again. About a month and a half back, I was ill for 5 days. I had to, I had been advised bed rest. About, I think 1.5 or 2 months ago. 5 days I was absent, I was ill. I went to a doctor. Doctor checked me up and said that, sir, you don't have a heart. They did not find a heart. So if I don't have a heart, I can't think from my heart and then show compassion. So heartless fellow, you can't do anything. Heard Mr. V. Kumar, Leonard. N. Anand, I'm sorry. Mr. N. Anand, counsel for the petitioner. As well as Mr. T. Saikel and government advocate, appearing for respondent number 2, and Mr. S. Vidya and the standing counsel for school education department, appearing for respondent number 1, 3, 4, and 5. In brief, the case of the petitioner is that Neetumani, she's a lady or male? The father of the petitioner had died in harness on 4/2/2006 while he was serving as assistant teacher in the Gharmara, Gharmara, Gharmara ME school in this district of Lakhimpur. Full stop. On 21/5/2007, the petitioner applied for appointment on compassionate ground. No, not 21. No, don't write the date. The petitioner applied for appointment on compassionate ground. Before the office of the Deputy Inspector of Schools, Dhokwa Khana, which was forwarded to the Director of Elementary Education, Assam, by letter dated 30/8/2006. However, the Deputy Director of Elementary Education, Assam, by letter dated 21/5/2007, had returned the proposal of the petitioner for appointment on compassionate ground to the District Elementary Education Officer, Lakhimpur, with a requested with a request to the said authority to submit the proposal before the district level committee as per the government policy. Full stop. The grievance of the petitioner is that the application of the petitioner was never considered by any of the district level committee meetings held from time to time. Full stop. Therefore, the petitioner again moved the District Elementary Education Officer, Lakhimpur, with an application dated 22/8/2012 for considering her case for compassionate appointment. Full stop. As the application was never put up or considered by the DLC, the petitioner had approached this court earlier by filing WPC 5923 of 2023, which was withdrawn with liberty to approach again. And accordingly, the present writ petition has been filed under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, seeking a direction upon the respondent authorities to consider to place the case of the petitioner for consideration of appointment on compassionate ground in the next district level committee meeting. Next paragraph. Although the non-communication of the status of application of the petitioner by the district level committee on compassionate appointment, District Lakhimpur, cannot be appreciated. And if the Deputy Director of Elementary Education Assam, the District Elementary Education Officer, Lakhimpur, has not forwarded the application of the petitioner before the DLC, also cannot be appreciated. But having noticed that the application for compassionate appointment was made during the year 2006-2007, but as the petitioner has belatedly approached this court after almost 16 years from the date of applying, the court is of the considered opinion that the delay would defeat equity, and therefore the belated challenge to the non-constitution of her application for compassionate appointment is not entertained, and accordingly this writ petition stands dismissed at the motion stage without issuance of notice on the respondents. Next paragraph. The learned standing counsel for the school education department and the learned government advocate shall send the downloaded copy of this order to the Deputy Commissioner Lakhimpur, Chairman DLC on compassionate appointment, and to the District Elementary Education Officer Lakhimpur, to take note of the displeasure of the court in not dealing with the application for compassionate appointment made by the petitioner in its right earnest, which is in violation of the directions issued by this court in the case of Achyut Ranjan Das versus State of Assam and others. What is that citation? 2000? Achyut Ranjan Das? You just find out, they will tell you. Achyut Ranjan Das, 2006 4 GLT. 2006 4 GLT, just ask them. Secretary, they'll tell you. You're just expressing a disclosure that should be sent to them. Otherwise, they will, they will delay it. And people are waiting for appointment for last 16 years. It's not to be appreciated. Yes, Mr. Gogoi. Yeah.
In this case, I got the instruction.
You got the instructions. So we are issuing a notice. In the meantime, there is an interim order that will be extended till the next date. Correct, Mr. Mr. Buragoy? Okay.
We'll file a petition.
Yes. Mr. A.C. Buragoy, done at Senior Counsel.
Intertable date may be paid by 2 weeks because there is the interview regarding.
Okay, whenever you say, no issue. Mr. A.C. Buragoy, Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. R. Singh, Counsel for the petitioners, and Mr. B. Gogoi, learned Standing Counsel for the Medical Education Department, representing
1, 2, 3, 5,
respondent numbers 1, 2, 3, 5,
6.
and 6.
Yes.
No, 6 and 7 also.
6,
Then
7.
6 and
8
7,
also.
8 also. 8. So except
Union of India, Pharmacy Council of India.
except Pharmacy Council of India, except 4, 1, 2, 3, and 5 to 8.
Can appear by the 4.
Okay, and Mr. K. Gogoi, learned CEC appearing for respondent number 4. In view of the nature of challenge made in this writ petition, issue notice, including notice on the prayer for interim relief returnable on after 2 weeks. Give a date, Mr. Gogoi.
That will be on 24th.
24/11/2023. So because you have got copies.
Well, I have already got the instructions. But at least 2-3 copies may be given.
Achha, give some copies. At least 3 spare copies of the. At least 3 spare copies of the writ petition. Be served on the learned Standing Counsel for the Medical Education Department, and a copy of the writ petition be also served on the learned CGC. In course of the day or tomorrow, within 2 days. Next para. It may be mentioned that the learned Standing Counsel for the Medical Education Department has submitted that he has received instructions and will be filing affidavit on the next date. Next para. Be that as it may, the interim order passed on 17/10/2023 stands extended till the next date of listing. List on 24/11/2023. Okay. Yes, you can get it. As the court marshal will give it to you. Or you can send a downloaded copy also, whatever required. You ask him, we'll give it to you. But by the time I sign it, it will be late. But you will get it.
Item 19.
It will not go to copy.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, this matter may be passed over for the day.
Pardon me?
This matter may be passed over for the day. Your Lordship.
Pass for the day. Okay, pass for the day as prayed for by Miss
Z.R. Majumdar.
Z.R.
Majumdar.
Majumdar, Counsel for the petitioner. Okay. The learned government and the government advocate and the Standing Counsel for Education Department are present. Item 20.
Item 20.
That may be item for the day as my senior.
I will issue a notice in fact here. You make an inquiry in the meantime. What's your name? S. heard Ms. S. Ahmed, counsel for the petitioner, and Ms. S. Chutiar, and standing counsel for the School Education Department, representing respondent numbers 1,
2,
2,
4, 5, 6. 4 and 5, madam.
1, 2, 4, and 5.
3, madam, comment.
And Mr. P. Saikar and government advocate appearing for respondent number 3.
It has to go to 6 and 7.
Huh?
Notice.
Notice will go to 6 and 7. It is claimed in this writ petition that Naya Gram, NAYAGRAM, Assamese LP school was amalgamated oblique merged with 404 number NABA, Santipur SANTIPUR LP school. However, it is claimed that the teachers are not attending and taking classes in the amalgamated school, but they are illegally taking classes in the abolished school. Next para. Accordingly, let a notice returnable in 4 weeks be issued. Requisite extra copies of the writ petition be served on the United State and Departmental Council in course of the day. Next para. The pendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar for the Director of Elementary Education Assam to cause an inquiry, if so deemed appropriate, and take appropriate decision in the matter.
My lord, as per
Next,
Annex 9, madam, they have approved the additional deputy commissioner.
Oh, these people, additional deputy commissioner, you know how they operate. We don't have faith on them. Because if the allegation is that they are not taking classes, he should have taken steps in the same day. You see, he's an additional deputy commissioner. I'm sorry to say that I'm making a comment in his absence, but if an authority receives notice that people are not working, and if they don't take steps, you have a star performer there. Some medals can be envisaged for them. Vishisht Seva medal, something like that, for people who don't work. I'll also get an opportunity to take some rest. Correct. Otherwise, I am saddled with 16 hours of work a day. 14 to 16 hours is a daily workload. So if you announce a Vishisht Seva medal for people who don't work, I'll be really happy. Just after 4 weeks. Notice. Right, I'm sorry. The petitioner shall take steps within 2 days for service of notice on respondent number 6 and 7, right? 6 and 7 by registered post with AD. List so and so, everything service and response by the respondents. Yes, 22.
Item 22.
And yes, young lady, at least in this court, you should come prepared. Correct. You should be ready to assist the court. Well, this is the one of the friendly, courts friendly to the juniors. Yes, Mr. Das.
Age relaxation, that was the application of advertisement of the Malad.
Oh, that the day before yesterday's matter.
Yes, Malad.
You have seen the law, decision making, we can't sit in appeal. What is your submission on that?
Just I have seen Malad here, Malad, it can be only extended up to 45 years. As it is evident. Because Malad here in the case passed by Malad, Malad, I have annexed here, Malad. Page 44, there is a full bench Malad judgment, common judgment wherein it is specifically mentioned benefit up to 45 years. So, my lord, as per this ordinal bench judgment, my lord, the lordship may pass necessary order, my lord. Because, my lord, advertisement may be, my lord, 22 of the year 22, my lord. So, my lord, then at that relevant point of time, she was not 45 years. But as it is,
Now
my
she is
lord,
45.
40, more than 45.
More than
years.
45. So we close the
Her date of
petition.
birth is, my lord, as I have seen, my lord, 1/12/77. 1/12,
Okay.
1977.
So we will close this writ petition.
my
Okay. Uh, we are dismissing the writ petition. You want to wait for some time? No, this is okay. Just tell us the name. We'll record the name. Huh? B. Kaushik. Huh? I heard Mr. S. Das, the counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Kaushik, Leonard, standing counsel for the School Education Department, representing the respondents number 1, 2, and 4, and Mr. P. Saikar, and government advocate appearing for respondent number 3. Next para. In brief, comma, the case of the petitioner is that she's a special TET qualified candidate having cleared the test held in the year 2016. Full stop. The petitioner is also a TET qualified arts graduate teacher, having cleared the test, the examination held in the year 2020. Full stop. Being otherwise eligible, comma, the petitioner had applied for being appointed as a graduate teacher within bracket arts on arts as well as graduate teacher within bracket Hindi pursuant to an advertisement dated 28/12/2022. Full stop. Next para. As the petitioner had attained the age of 43 years then, comma, she had approached this court by filing a writ petition which was registered as WPC 2205 of 2023 for a direction upon the respondent authorities for considering relaxation of her upper age beyond 43 years and to allow her to submit forms on offline mode. Which was rejected offline mode as a application before the authorities was rejected by order dated 28/2/2023. Full stop. This this court what is the date of order of this court?
So, yes, that order is, my lord.
In WPC 2205, what is the date of the order?
205, my lord, page starts from 40 and relevant portion 44. Paragraph 20.
And this court by order dated 8/5/2023, passed in WPC 2205 of 2023, had directed the respondent authorities to consider the prayer for relaxation of the upper age of the petitioner. Full stop. You're there?
Yes, parent.
Uh, First of all, thereafter, the
Page 44. I got 20 and 21.
no, the respondent authorities that if in order how so thereafter the Secretary to the Government of Assam, Department of School Education, by an order bearing number E-294917/72, dated, what is the date?
8/9/20.
8/9/2023, had rejected the prayer for relaxation of the upper age of the petitioner. In view of the OM number capital ABP full stop 6/2016/51 dated 2/9/2020. Full stop. Next paragraph. Accordingly, comma, by filing this writ petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, comma, the petitioner has assailed the said order dated 8/9/2023. Next paragraph. Having heard the counsel for the petitioner as well as the learned government advocate and the standing counsel for the School Education Department, comma, the court is of the considered opinion that the High Court, while exercising jurisdiction under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, can only examine the legality of the decision-making process, and it would not exercise appellate jurisdiction as if entertaining an appeal against the impugned order dated 8/9/2023. Full stop. Moreover, comma, it is also noticed that in the impugned order, comma, reference is made to the limit for relaxation of age by OM dated 2/9/2020, whereby the government had raised the upper age limit. This you will copy from page 51 instead of my dictation. Page 51, last red pencil. Second line, huh? Just give ... and then copy it. Next paragraph. Having regard to the contents of the state OM dated 2/9/2020, the court is of the further opinion that writ should writ that in this case writ ought not to be issued to the respondent authorities as the directions uh, to relax the age. Not that. You strike that out and write a different paragraph. It is seen that it is from the affidavit filed in support of this writ petition that the petitioner is already uh, 45 years of age. Therefore, considering her age, the court is of the further considered opinion that writ ought not to be issued in this case, as direction to relax the age of the petitioner would amount to direct the respondent authorities to violate the condition is attached to OM, a hearing before referred OM dated 2/9/2020, which disentitles the respondent authorities to relax age beyond what is prescribed therein. Full stop. Under such circumstances, the court is not persuaded by the submissions made by the learned counsel for the petitioner, and accordingly, this writ petition stands dismissed at the motion stage without issuance of notice of the respondents. Yes, Mr. Hans. Just
Item-
write instead of Mr. D. Kaushik, write Mr. SMT Chisti. SMT Chisti, CHISTIE.
Item 23.
Yeah, Mr. Lordship, this matter may be passed over for the day.
Okay, pass over the day as paid for by learned counsel for the petitioner. Aren't I?
Action এটা আছে কিন্তু রেকর্ডটো আছে না দুটা বুঝাতে
Oh, আচ্ছা। At least hey.
আজ ডেইলি কোন
Oh.
ডেইলি সাবমিট
I'll be unemployed today. So I'll have to recall my statement made just a few moments ago that I work for 14 to 16 hours a day. I'll have to recall that. Huh?
Sometimes you have to relax.
No, here's something else has happened. These cases of compassionate appointments are all old applications.
Yes. Yes, most of them.
So therefore adjournments.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, yes. Yes.
So he also took the benefit of an adjournment. Correct. So keep on smiling, because of your smile we give you an adjournment. Correct. Otherwise you would have dismissed it. Okay. But you need to inform the standing council for,
Already informed and, we have telephoned twice. He's coming in 5 minutes.
okay.
You know, having brilliant academic career.
Just a moment. Where is the cancellation order and the readmission order?
Yes, sir, 37 is the.
Page.
Page, 37, annexure sheet.
37.
Showing my roll number is 77 instead of 85. And the readmission, notice is 38.
Give a notice, SCGU. Standing council, Guwahati University. Yes, Mr. Fukan. Why this cancellation? You have got instructions.
I have yet to go through the petition mirror.
You just see this letter, at page 37. The admission was cancelled. You can come at 3 o'clock. By that time, you can ask instructions on that. 37, there is this letter of GU letter under memo number so and so, reference. You've seen? Reference.
Dated 3/11/23.
3/11/23, and it says that this letter says, but this is from Dr. Anita Barua Sharma, College of Education, and it says that the academic registrar knows why. Ask them, come by 3 o'clock. You tell the court master I'll come again. I have no other matter except this matter. Get instructions, because otherwise this seat will be filled up. We'll have to stay it if there's no reason assigned.
At 3. By this time,
You tell him whenever is there, inform the Mr. Barwa, and then tell us, tell the court master I'll come take it up again. Tell the court master I'll be. But there's a meeting at 4 o'clock. I'll have to be there. Just wait, otherwise I'll wait for some time. Asha, 8 o'clock. Take that application. Mr. H. Barwar and Counsel for the petitioner, as well as Mr. P.J. Pukandanan, standing also for the Guwahati University. The grievance of the petitioner that he had got selected in Guwahati, what is the name of the examination? No, you are writing in short form. Short form is something I avoid. What I don't know, I don't write. Huh? No, no, what is it? Examine GUBE.
Common entrance test.
Acha, okay. Guwahati University. B full stop is capital E small d B.Ed full stop. Common examination test, 2023 for admission in B.Ed program in the affiliated institutions. By securing 130 marks with rank of 3880. Full stop. Person to admission notice received from the from the Dr. Anita Barua Sharma, College of Education, page 4, respondent 4, within bracket respondent number 4. The petitioner took admission on 8/9/2023. Full stop. However, the petitioner was served with the impugn order dated 4/11/2023, issued by the said college, the principal in charge of the said college, that pursuant to where is that university letter?
It is 3/11/23.
Where is that?
I have not got the letter.
No, but it is there. It is given to you.
I got the.
What is the last line? The person to letter of the Guwahati University dated 3/11/2023, comma, the admission of the petitioner was cancelled. Full stop. It appears from the contents of the order dated 3/11/2023 produced by the London Council for the petitioner that 5 seats of the said respondent number O College the admission to the 5 seats of the said college was cancelled. Okay, yes, Mr. Phukan.
My lord, I have received.
They are not entitled to 5 seats. That college is not entitled to 5 additional seats,
No. There are total 100 seats as per,
and they gave admission to more.
yes. Academy registered outside that is meeting.
Okay.
Part of that, my lord, is 5 pages, my lord.
Huh.
Newly admitted candidates kindly turn to serial number 62.
Serial number
62 OBC. 62 to 77. Smita Rajbangshi finds her name at serial number 77. Second page. Her
77.
77. Her position as OBC candidate 16th. And the reserve seat is 15. In OBC category, out of 100, there should be 15 seats.
So
Here
this is the 16th candidate. He is the 16th candidate.
16th. And there are some other anomalies. That is why, my lord, the
Mr. Barma, then we'll only issue a notice. We can't give you reserve a seat for you. We can only say that the admission to the petitioner will be subject to further orders that may be passed by this court.
I think this, my, roll number is 85.
No, it's not a question of roll number. Now I understand what he's trying to say. You see that they are by producing this, Mr. Phukan is projecting that otherwise under the MOBC category, you were 16th. Correct. There are only 15% reservation, and so therefore it could not have been exceeded to 16. And therefore, is not there. He says that there are other reasons also, but this reason itself is good enough not to give the interim relief right now. We can only say that on the next returnable date, we'll consider your prayer, and the cancellation will be subject to further orders that may be passed on the next date.
If I should know what is the reason I had my.
Oh, it's there, because you see, it is here only. It is there in this letter of 3/11 that 5 seats were cancelled. Because you see this, there were other communications with the what you call, with the authorities. They referred to that communication, and then it says that your academic was so and so was reviewed and confirmed by the clarification which you submitted on October 14, 2023, as well as the merit list and waiting list that you submitted on September 14, 2023, and it has been decided to cancel. So once that is cancelled,
there is a specific.
but Mr. Phukan, there is one thing to see. This admission notice has come up again.
Admission notice by the
Last page by the college.
by the college sponsor. is their admission. My lord, Guwahati
No, but can it be midterm, what you call, can it be midterm selection? It can't be.
can't be.
This course, he was admitted.
They should give admission from the original merit list.
No, that's okay, but you see, he was admitted. Uh, he was admitted to the course in October, correct? So in October, in November, in November, you have cancelled 5 seats.
5.
Now they have again issued a admission notice.
My suggestion would be, my lord, the part of judiciary, my lord, a court officer, my lord, that admission notice that may be kept on hold, my lord, since today is the last day.
So we'll not keep it on. We'll say that one seat will be not be filled up,
That will be better.
and insofar as that university is concerned, we will take a call on the next date. Next para. The Learned Standing Council for the Guwahati University has submitted that he had only received part instructions as the
Academic registrar.
academic registrar is out of station on official work in Delhi. And as this matter was moved as an unlisted matter today, only part instructions could be received. So we have submitted that he has been instructed that in the list of that as per the list of newly admitted candidates for the B.Ed course for first year in 2023, the petitioner is the 16th OBC/MOBC candidate. And as per the guidelines, only 15% out of 100, only 15% reservation could have been made for the said category. And accordingly, as the petitioner is the 16th candidate, the respondent authorities had and for other reasons,
Some other anomalies.
anomalies, which was detected by the Guwahati University authorities, it was decided to cancel 5 seats admitted to the respondent for college. Those names and particulars are given in the university letter dated 3/11/2023. First of, he has also submitted that the subsequent admission notice of 6/11/2023 cannot be commented upon as it is not not issued by the Guwahati University. First of, however, he has expressed doubts as to whether midterm admission can be made. First of, however, that is only his submission, but not backed by any. It's only his general submission. Next paragraph. In view of above, having noticed that after cancellation of the seat of the petitioner, the respondent for college has issued a fresh admission notice, the court is inclined to issue notice returnable after 4 weeks give a date. Return was so and so. Requisite extra copies of the writ petition be served on the London Standing Counsel for the Guwahati University, who is appearing, who has accepted notice on behalf of respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3. Post of the petitioner shall take steps within 2 days for service of notice on respondent number 4 by registered post with AD, as well as by Dasti by routing the process to the registry of the court, and upon service, an affidavit of service shall be filed prior to the next date of listing. Next para. In the interim, until the next returnable date, comment is provided that the respondent number 4 shall not fill up 1 seat of B.Ed course for the year 2023 without the leave of the court. Post of. Next para, it is also provided that the cancellation of the seat of the petitioner shall be subject to further orders that may be passed in this writ petition. Correct?
12/23.
Just before that, you write, the petitioner shall serve a certified copy of the order on the respondent number 4. Bring the order to the notice of the said authority, and a photocopy thereof be provided to the Learned Standing Counsel for Guwahati University to enable him to communicate it to the respondent, university respondents. This turns so and so.
I'm sorry, my lord, I'm little bit late.
No, no, it's okay. Only- I know that. 4 o'clock. Yeah, this registrar had come and asking. It he could give, huh? It took very good. It will look it up. Honorable Chief Justice is moving out, so there's a salute in the town below. I knew that he will